My name is BaLeigh Waldrop. I'm from Hobbs, New Mexico. I'm a junior accounting major. I'm running for the position of internal vice president. 10 years down the road, I would love to be in Washington, D.C. I'd love to be working for a congressman or a senator, really just working on legislative issues. And so I think being an executive in SGA would definitely help that. I think that it would give me the experience with people. It would get me used to kind of the legislative process as much as you can at Texas Tech, and just really get me in the role of policy making and of politics and of being in leadership, so that I can carry that on to working in DC and being on the Hill and working for a congressman. I'm very focused. Whenever I come across a goal, it's really hard for me to not go 100% at it. So everything that I've done in SGA, I've tried my very best to do 100%, and it's hard for me to do anything but 100%. And so I've learned that I'm very passionate about things and that I go after them full force. I think that passion will help me because if I get into office, I'm not going to get in there and just be stagnant. I think I'm going to go in there full force, running 100%. I'm very excited about the initiatives that I'm running on. I'm very excited about my view for what I can see SGA to be. And so I think that using all of that together, along with my passion and my focus, I think that I can really make some changes and really continue the work that's been put in up to this point and continue to make SGA an effective tool on campus. One of my goals going into this year as an honors senator was to really tap the voice of the Honors College that's not being heard. And so I've really tried to go out and ask Honors College students what they want. And some of the things that I've worked on this year I think are very necessary, but they're things I wouldn't have even thought of and wouldn't have even thought that they were an issue. One of the main ones is traveling times between classes. At first, I really didn't think it was an issue, and it wasn't something that I probably would have just worked on if I had come up with the idea myself. But I had so many honor students coming to me saying, hey, this is an issue, like we're taking 15 minutes to get to classes, our professors are upset. And so I really got to, I went and talked to administration about it, kind of figured out what we could do. I worked with some other senators, we wrote some legislation, and we're now continuing to lobby a little bit to administration to see what solutions there are to campus being so big and the changing period only being 10 minutes. So actually, I want to start a program called Safe Walk. It's very similar to a program that UT has, so it's not an original idea. It's something that other Big 12 schools have. And the way it would work is it would be a service organization by students for students. And so it would be something that students volunteer for. The students that volunteer would sit in a room, they'd have a phone, they'd be working on homework, and then if they get a call, hey, I'm in the Stengel-Murdo parking lot and I need to be walked to my dorm, a guy and a girl would walk to that student and walk them into their dorm. It would be for late hours at night, like 10 to 2 a.m. It's not just something that the university is going to provide, it's students serving students. And I think it's something that Tech could really use. I've talked to lots of students that have come to Tech and have asked, like, why don't we have a program like other Big 12 schools have? And so I think it's something that can definitely, Tech can definitely benefit from. And I've actually talked to administration about it, and it's very feasible. It's definitely something we can do.